All right then. So I guess it's me next.
Yep.
But mine is Jack and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy.
Ah, good game.
Yeah, it is a great game. I really do enjoy it. And it was almost higher up on the list until I really did some thinking and realized, no, this should be low. No, this belongs. Something else belongs in this spot. So Jack and Dexter got knocked down got knocked out a couple notches, but was able to manage to stay within the top 10. And it's just a fun game, all around fun game. It was like I didn't really play like much of Naughty Dog when I was younger. Like when I was younger, like when I had Crash Bandicoot and stuff, I played a little bit of Crash Bandicoot when I was a kid, but I didn't really play as like I didn't really play as much as I guess a lot of the rest of the people my age.
Yeah.
So
Poor child.
yeah,
Seriously.
so pretty much Jack and Daxter was my first introduction to to a Naughty Dog game, and it was a really good game, and it holds up better than most of the it holds up better than most of the platformers I played as a kid. Because a lot of the platforms I played as a kid really suck. Oh, excuse me.
I didn't even hear
Anyways,
what the hell you just said.
Yeah.
okay, fine. I hate Croc for the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 1. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't see what your problem was. You just suck. Croc was easy. You just suck.
No. It's not that Croc was hard. Croc was piss boring.
I don't know. I enjoyed Croc.
Quite a few people actually enjoy that game. I don't know. I personally have never
found
played
the
it.
game
So.
super
Better
boring.
than some of the other platformer games I
I played
had.
KAO the Kangaroo, and that was bad.
Dude, I played Ty the Tasmanian.
Yeah, I
something or
played
other.
that as well.
That game was terrible. And so was Sphinx.
Yeah, Sphinx was bad as well.
Yeah, Doc, you haven't seen bad platformers yet.
But
Well, anyways, that's my piece on Jack and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy.
the only thing I could really add to it is I do think that it's my favorite in the Jack and Daxter trilogy, just because it added in enough comedy that it didn't take itself too seriously. Jack 2 took itself way too seriously and dark and was way too much of a shift in tone.
Because angst.
Yeah, Jack 3 tried to go back a little bit more towards Jack and Daxter 1, and it worked out okay to be my second favorite in the trilogy.
But it was broken. But you know, it's them trying to fix what they broke.
Yeah. But alright, I'll move on to my number 6. My number 6 is Pokemon Soul Silver for the DS.
Huh?
Pokemon Gold and Silver has been my favorite Pokemon generation. I love Gen 2 because of the fact that it had not one, but 2 whole regions to go through, which means 16 gym badges and 2 Elite Fours.
Or the same Elite Four over again.
Either way, it was still a lot of fun because it gave a lot more to do. And the only reason they did that was they thought it was going to be the last Pokemon game they ever made. They wanted it to be a big and great Pokemon game.
And boy, were they wrong.
Yeah, well, about it being the last one. But Soul Silver is the remake on the DS. I chose that version over the original just because it improved on it so much.
Well,
Number
actually,
one,
'cause
you
it's more
had in number one, you had in more generations of Pokemon. Plus, the other thing is that it added in things like a feature that only one other Pokemon game had ever had before it, and it was only for one Pokemon. They have where your Pokemon follow you now. Your top Pokemon follows you out of the Pokeball, and that was just nice
I love
to
that.
see. You know, it was a feature that I really, really loved, but has never been implemented again. I don't know why. So, Soul Silver was definitely, and it's Silver version over Gold just because I like Lugia better.
Huh.
Even though you get both Ho and Lugia in both versions.
Yes, because it takes from Crystal instead of Gold and Silver. It takes from the Crystal story mode.
No.
Where you can get both.
No, even in Gold and Silver you can get both.
Yeah, but
They didn't have version exclusive legendaries until Gen 3.
Yeah, but like I said, the story mode pretty much took a lot from Crystal with the
With
with the better
Suicune.
admins and the with the Team Rocket admins
Well,
and the
yeah, and
Suicune
you had
thing.
where you at Suicune wasn't a roaming Pokemon.
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, he wasn't roaming. He would just,
It was
appear
in
plot
certain
reasons.
areas. Yeah.
You just have to see him, and then bam, it's like, okay, you can catch him. He's the only one that you don't have to worry about running around and chasing. Thank God. I hate roaming legendaries. It's the worst concept ever. But for me, I enjoyed Heart Gold more because, well, I like Ho-Oh better. And also in that game, they did an event where you could get Latios or Latias, and pretty much since I got Heart Gold and I like Latias better, so I got Latias.
I like Latios and Latias quite a bit. I love using them in a tag team. But
I actually have a
okay.
Latias on one of my teams because it's just a rare. It's not legendary. It's not that great, people. Latios can die. Latias can die.
Well, yeah, they're just a very strong dragon type. That's about it. Dragon flying, I believe.
But Dragonite. But I still get my butt whooped by Dragonite. So zip it.
Yeah. So, all right. Number fives.
Yay! Top fives now. Okay then. Number 5 on the list is. I'm actually kind of surprised that I put this low, but well, there are 4 other games above it that I actually care about more. Is Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Melee is pretty cool.
Melee pretty much was my real introduction to the Smash Bros. Series. I played the first one and added an aftercare for a little while, but since there was only like 2 controllers, no one really played it a lot. And then the person who pretty much only one person had it, so he would bring it now and then. It was whatever. Whatever. But Melee pretty much I remember spending hours upon hours upon hours of playing that game. And even after I had my GameCube memory incident, which I think almost everybody's going to have at one point in their lives with their GameCube, I swear.
I haven't.
I had to. You're lucky because you don't use your GameCube as much as everybody else does.
I use it quite a bit.
Whatever. Whatever. Plenty of other people have had memory card issues on the GameCube, but whatever. I had to beat that entire game over again from scratch without any help, and and pretty much that just made me a lot better at Melee alone, beating all of that mess over again. But it was still entertaining beating it all over again. Again, I just had good characters. I don't care about how competitive it was because I stopped being competitive in Melee back like 2 years before Brawl came out, so I didn't really care. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a fun game and it's fast it has some good and it has the best item lists and one of my favorite characters is the character everybody hates, which is Pichu for some reason.
That's only because he damages himself that no one likes him.
But that's the fun about it. Makes it
Okay,
challenging.
masochist.
Shut up.
All right, next. Okay, my number 5 in the list is Kingdom Hearts.
Number 1.
Hmm?
Number 1?
No, number 5.
No, the first Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
specific.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the first one.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I really enjoyed the game. Really enjoyed the story. I really enjoyed everything about the game. It was interesting because it took pretty much turn based turn based RPG style and put it into a more of a what you call them?
Action
Action
adventure.
Action. Well, yeah, okay, fine. Action adventure style. I was trying to say real time. We'll put it into real time. But yeah, made it the action adventure style game. And the reason why Kingdom Hearts 1 is my favorite because honestly, aside from aside from some of the other games, even though aside from some of the other games, it has Birth by Sleep really. It has some of my favorite powers in it. It pretty much it has like Ragnarok strike raid and like
They're in
all
almost
these
every
other
Kingdom
stuff.
Hearts game except number 2.
Yeah.
Ragnarok. wasn't in any other
Ragnarok was
game.
in Birth by
Wasn't that
Sleep.
useful?
It was?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. Well,
It's
the
in
reason
Birth
why
by Sleep. It's a shot
well,
lock.
okay, the reason why Kingdom Hearts 1 is my favorite though, for Kingdom Hearts games is because well, pretty much to me it just seemed longer, and also even though I didn't create it, my gummy shit was like super fun to use.
I think it was a good game, but you already know my opinion on favorite Kingdom Hearts. So
Kingdom Hearts 1, I loved it because, well, that was the first PS2 game I actually wanted. Because I remember when me and Scott went on a field trip to Epcot back when I lived in Florida, and
yeah.
holy crap, everybody sat there and played that, even though we all sucked at it.
Yeah, we played. They had demos set up for Kingdom Hearts,
It
and
was
we all
so
just sat there and played that for like an hour,
so
just trying to get off Destiny Islands.
good.
But
hmm And also, it Kingdom Hearts 1 was back when the story pretty much before the story got
convoluted.
overly dramatic and convoluted.
Mm-hmm. This is another reason why
Because
it's Kingdom
now
Hearts
Kingdom
1.
Hearts is Kingdom Hearts has become a web of stories, and if you don't have some kind of someone who actually knows what the hell is going on, or has some way to show you what the hell is going on, you will be so dang confused.
Yeah.
You have to have every game to understand everything about what's going on, and then even now, I'm still confused about some things. Every Kingdom Hearts games will leave you with questions.
Well, hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3
After
will
every
answer
game, you
all
end
of
up
it.
with more questions.
Well, hopefully Kingdom Hearts 3 will answer everything.
Huh, we'll hope.
So, all right. My number 5, Tales of Vesperia, the best Tales of game
Hmm.
of all time.
Hmm.
It's for the 360. It's got the best story out of any Tales of game. Period. It's got great gameplay. I like the way you learn your abilities off of your weapons and equipment, like Final Fantasy IX. Plus the characters, Rita and Yuri especially, and even Estelle is pretty cool, and Raven is awesome. Plus even Duke is just so elegant and epic
You mean the main villain?
for one story arc. But overall, the game is just so well done, well paced, and just enjoyable to play. So overall, it's my favorite Tales of game.
I enjoyed when I played Tales of Vesperia too, as well, because it was fun. It was fun, and it was fun and entertaining. The story, well, it kind of went. Some parts of it kind of went quickly after a certain part. The story kind of like, kind of went really fast at a point. Like, wait, what happened? You turn around like, oh wow, we were just here, now suddenly we're here because it's like we have to. You make this big expansive world, and they had to remember to put in the story into it. Because I love how Tales of games sometimes forget that. It's like you set up all these characters, but you forgot to explain the plot, the main plot of the story again. All Tales of
Yeah,
games suffer through that
but
sometimes.
but who can hate a Tales of game in which you have a giant space kraken?
Yes, giant evil space Cthulhu in the sky.
Yes.
Cthulhu in the sky. One of the
I wouldn't call him evil.
The Autophagos was pretty evil. It was gonna eat the
Autophagos was.
planet.
I could have swore that thing was, like evil incarnate.
It was just.
Okay,
Destruction
yeah.
incarnate. Destruction incarnate. So
Wait,
yeah.
are you gonna tell me Sin from Final Fantasy X-2 was just
Actually, no,
misunderstood?
I thought you were talking about. Actually, I thought you were talking about Baul.
Oh no,
No.
no, he
Baul.
wasn't a Cthulhu. He was a
I love
flying whale.
I
He
love
was
Baul. I
he
love the
was
sound
just
he
a
makes.
whale lord.
Baul.
But that's about all my take on Tales of Vesperia.